Yes, because of the fact that women and people of African descent got thrown under the bus around the same time, there is this amnesia that we are not going to be able to get out of this dugout. The second point I want to make is that do not give into the hype that a lot of African descendants have given into. By that, I'm talking about the lies that we have come to believe in, or the lies that the perpetrator believed in to keep them aloof. That's because there are more of tribes sitting on the pile of cash than they are successful. What I'm saying there is that people who you see, let's take that back. Money was the reason why we are the way we are today, and then would that change going forward? I don't know. Then the other thing that was the way we are today is the arms and ammunition that is being thrown around out there. Then there is nobody successful out there. That's what I mean by that. When I say there's nobody successful out there, I mean that if you're successful, why are you hiding under what you call security detail? We are all in the same boat together. That's the title of the podcast today. We are all in the same boat together because there's what you call the duality, which is the extreme right, the extreme left, and the middle there of people just sitting out there. In this podcast, you will also be introduced to our foundation library. I called it the foundation library because it is a concatenation of my 40 years to a 4 years of a young lady who is now the president of Nigeria as a make-believe. And what I mean by that is that she is the president of Nigeria and she's sitting on a make-believe foundation, which means the novel itself is a make-believe because it was written as a drama and it's not cast in time capsule. We're going to use this as a time continuous. By time continuous, it means that there is this idea of time continuous, which means what really matters that is the ability to be able to use what is now to be able to push it to what is going to be in the future. It is now that matter. Yesterday doesn't matter, the future doesn't matter. The time continuous says that right now is what matters. So if we lock it into a time capsule, we're going to do well. But that's why we're going to take that foundation library, which is the novel itself, and then try to use the grassroots to make it to work. So as I said now, I've already introduced, I said, in this podcast, you will also be introduced to our foundation library. I'm calling it foundation library because it is a concatenation of a 40 year to our years of a year of a young lady who now the president of Nigeria on the make-believe formation. I did struggle with short attention deficit that I did not know until I started juggling my memory to write this book. The eureka moment came when I found out that even though I did not know what I was doing, I was positively behavioral. I'm glad that I am the one who is going to get the women and the people of African descent to the promised land. Let me say that even after writing this manuscript, I was of not even letting other tribes to have access. What I mean by that is that when after I written the manuscript, I was leery of not putting it in the Amazon because they're going to have access to the fact that they're going to say the manuscript is now their proprietary work. But I'm not worried about it because I did use a lot of artificial intelligence to pull that off, so I can let that stay there. So I did not do record the mother. I'm not read it out. So it was after I came out to the conclusion that if I am one that is going to take the women and the people of African descent to the promised land, why not put myself out there? That is why I am now having a ghostwriter to help me to do justice to it. If you are planning to write a novel, I am the guy to come to. That's pretty much the summary, because over and again you will be coming to that level of saying, what is this that you are really about? Because a lot of podcasts out there has one message that they're sitting on. Our message for today is, the message we're sitting on are in 3 prompts. We are going to make women to be better, even though a lot of the women themselves have come to believe in these lies. Even when it did happen that, as we speak, the biggest philanthropist of our time is a woman. She gave almost like $60 billion out. I know those boys out there sitting out there and they're sweating like a bamboo's ball because they're saying that if you need to make money, the little that you have, you need to keep it. Don't let nobody have access to it. That's Machiavellian's principle of the end justify the means that you guys are pushing out there. The world is in a very bad situation right now because of those kind of, you don't want nobody to have access to the money. You're going to carry this money with you where you are gone? That's my question to you. So what I'm saying is that most women have come to not to even have, they've come to believe in these lies that started in primordial time, and we need to shake that off. There's a lot of good work going forward to where even somebody like Nikki Haley came out from out of nowhere, and I'm now beating her drum, and that's the same drum I'm going to beat. It doesn't matter whether it's Asia, it's Africa, India, the Hispaniola, or far subcontinent of India, all those kind of stuff. So, but the bottom line is that there are 3 areas of works. One is the women, one is the people of color, because the Caucasians even consider you people of color anyway. So long as you're not having the same color with them, they don't believe that you're one of them. I mean, that's something that was used for blonde, that was used for the destruction of distillation that was used during the that time, during the Second World War by Ihai. So the bottom line for us today is that we have the science, technology, engineering, and math as the driver for the movement. So we be ready to be welcome to our book that we're going to have. Thank you. Let's shoot up. It didn't go off yet, so I'm just keep recording. So that's about that, guys. Let me stop there. Let me stop there.